Hey guys, welcome to Bags of Action. I'm Pete, and today I'm going to be counting down my top 10 Van Damme movies. I'm ignoring films where Jean Claude is the villain or a mentor and only including movies where he is very much the lead. So, here goes. Number 10, Nowhere to Run. No flying kicks or the splits in this one, as Van Damme gets to stretch his acting muscles alongside the likes of Rosanna Arquette, Ted Levine and Kieran Culkin in the modern-day take on the Western Shane, written by Basic Instinct and Showgirls writer Joe Eszterhas. At number 9, it's Timecop. Van Damme goes high concept in this sci-fi movie based on a Dark Horse comic book series. Timecop remains Van Damme's highest-grossing film as a lead actor, his second to break the $100 million barrier worldwide, having become a cult classic with fans. It spawned a sequel and a TV series, sadly neither of which features the muscles from Brussels. At number 8, it's JCVD. Van Damme plays an exaggerated version of himself in this action comedy drama with some reliance on improvisation. It was good to see Jean Claude sending himself up, and the opening sequence, film within a film, boasts one of his best ever action scenes. This is still regarded as his most honest and probably best acting performance, with some critics even suggesting it was Oscar-worthy. At number 7, it's The Bouncer, aka Lucas. This French-Belgian film noir sees Van Damme as Lucas the Bouncer, who is struggling to raise his 8-year-old daughter while taking knocks as a doorman. This is the best of his recent films by some way. It's well shot, it's a gritty piece of cinema showing an older, more contemplative Jean-Claude who is still able to kick ass. If you want to find out more about The Bouncer, you can check out our 5-minute review here. At number 6, it's Death Warrant. The first film sold by David S. Goyer, Van Damme plays undercover cop Louis Burke, who goes into prison posing as an inmate for his latest case. This was one of the first non-martial arts focused movies he did, and it was a good chance to see Van Damme as an overall action lead. Robert Guillaume, TV's Benson, makes an appearance here, and it features an excellent adversary for him in Patrick Kilpatrick's Sandman. Number 5, Awol, aka Lionheart. Co-written by Van Damme with his regular collaborator Sheldon Letiche in the director's chair. This movie took the tournament fighting approach of Enter the Dragon and his own Bloodsport and moved it to illegal street fighting in Los Angeles. This movie is full of memorable fights and classic Van Damme moments as his escaped French foreign legionnaire fights for the entertainment of rich people. It's also the third film Michel Cuisi appears in alongside Van Damme. Okay, now this is where it gets really hard. The top 4 Van Damme movies for me are almost interchangeable, and on a different day, they could have swapped places. But here goes. At number 4, it's Hard Target. This was John Woo's first US film, with Sam Raimi waiting in the wings if he couldn't pull it off. Kurt Russell was Woo's first choice, but he was unavailable, so the muscles from Brussels was brought in. This movie is full of trademark John Woo moments, with slow-mo, 2 guns and doves. Van Damme has a mullet. You've got other people in this, like Yancey Butler, Arnold Vosloo, and one of my favourites, Lance Henriksen. It's a bit like Face Off in a way, as this movie is so overblown that it's amazing, and Van Damme's fighting skills are used very well. And he gets to punch a snake in the face. A sequel was made for this years later starring Van Damme's friend Scott Adkins, but we still think the original's best. My number 3 Van Damme pick is Universal Soldier. A bigger budget than his other movies, and with Roland Emmerich in the director's chair, this felt like a moment in the big time for Jean-Claude. Pitting Van Damme against Dolph Lundgren was a stroke of genius, and the high concept of soldiers being brought back to life to fight again is a brilliant one. This might be my personal favourite acting performance by him as Luke Devereaux, GR44. It also has a brilliant end fight that's very reminiscent of the one in Cyborg. You can check out our full review of the movie here, but I think Universal Soldier is not to be missed. Okay, USA, our number 2 movie is Bloodsport. Van Damme is Frank Dukes in this supposedly true story about an underground fighting tournament, the Kumite. This was his first starring role and is still one of his best. It has Forrest Whitaker in it and Bolo Young, along with a cast that's larger than life, full of brilliant characters and some truly phenomenal fights as the tournament progresses. It's also got classic lines like, What's the difference if Bruce Springsteen is his Shidoshi? Bloodsport is one of the few films featuring scenes filmed inside Kowloon walled city before its demolition in 1993. And for me, it's a Van Damme classic you can't not see. You can check out our full review of the movie here. Okay, this brings us on to our final movie in the countdown. Our number one Van Damme film is Kickboxer. Van Damme is Kurt Sloan, who wants to fight to avenge his brother Eric, played by former world kickboxing champion Dennis Alexio. Eric thinks his younger brother just does tip-tap shit and not enough power moves. This movie combines Van Damme's style of fighting with a story that allows his character to learn everything from a wise and intriguing trainer. For me, Dennis Chan as Yan Chow, his reluctant Muay Thai crew, is as iconic as Mickey in Rocky or Mr. Miyagi in Karate Kid. Not only does this film have Michel Cuisi as a seminal villain, Tong Po, it also features the best drunk dancing turned into fighting scene in cinema history, and a final fight that is a piece of pure cinematic joy. It was close, but I couldn't really pick anything else in the end. So there you have it. That's my top 10 Van Damme movies. Do you agree? Why not tell us yours by commenting below? Don't forget to give us a like and subscribe to the channel and hit that bell for notifications. We'll have more top 10s, interviews and reviews coming soon in future episodes of Bags of Action.